Hey guys, Jamiy today on Roblox. We're playing some more Loomian, like I say, as you can see on the screen right now. And today, we're finally gonna go over Whipple Drift. I know it's been out for a while, but I'm finally gonna go over it, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I've been up all night trying to wait for the wind weather to come so I can actually go ahead and evolve my Whipple Drift. So, big rip, it's like 9 AM. I've been up all night now, so hey, if you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate it, especially for this video, okay? And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I do Loomian Legacy videos and streams also, like, basically daily, so if you don't want to miss out, make sure to subscribe. And with that being said, let's hop into the video then. Okay then, gonna go over the Whipple Drift set line. So this isn't actually made by me. I've been trying to make like a nimble, robust one. I couldn't really like find anything I was happy with. Like I got it like where I wanted it to be in like certain stats. I'm like, oh, I've just run out of TP, so like utilize like his melee defense for something to like tank a hit that I really needed to take. So I kind of just gave up. Although I'll leave Fupus's channel linked in the description if you want to go check him out. He's actually the person that made this set. I asked him if I could actually use it. He told me yes, and actually told me a little bit about how to actually use it and what its job basically is. So for the personality, we're running nimble, smart, making it quicker, making it hit as hard as possible. And very frail, we're not using any melee attacks, so let's drop all of it. For the item, you could run air or plant essence. I'm going to be running air essence because it goes nice with our glide ability. Also, if we have the glide ability, if we go for an air type attack or the opponent goes for an air type attack, we get a speed bonus, which is really nice. So that basically means that for Whipple Drift, if we click air blade, which we are bound to have to go for, so we can actually get that nice speed boost because we kind of want to make use of its ability, right? So making air blade do more damage is always going to be nice. Then also we have life drain, which unfortunately is its best stab right now. Eventually we'll get like, I guess, nature's force, but right now we have to like have life drain, which if you are going to go for life drain, you have to get it on the pre-evolutions before you evolve it into Whipple Drift. Just want to clarify that as well. And also we'll get like I guess like a nosedive equivalent for a range attacking air type move eventually, but right now we don't. So these are like best moves to really go for damage wise. Although it's not really too bad because we have magnify. So after a magnifier or two, Whipple just going to start doing some absolute nasty damage, and on top of that with its glide ability, +1 speed, oh boy, is it going to be like hitting really hard and being really quick. And last but not least, Whipple Drift actually has some pretty decent defenses, so might as well make use of it right and give it photosynthesis, which means it can live a lot longer and also has more chances to go for more magnifies and more air blades potentially later on. Next up plan is the TPs. Now, Fupus did tell me exactly what all of these are, although he is technically wrong about one of them for what he told me, okay. So then, for the 200 range defense, it's just making it hit as hard as physically possible. 112 speed paired with nimble. Before you set up with glide, you will outspeed a nimble or Raptidon and a very smart Sorchi, which most people are using now, which is really, really nice. And then after you get a +1 speed with glide, you will actually be the quickest thing in the game, which is really, really nice. The 4 energy is just leftovers. 80 health paired with the 96 range defense lets us just tank 3 hits from Strasor, from the defensive one at least, so it doesn't matter like what defensive set it is, like Strasor has to 4-hit KO us, which is nice. And then for the melee defense with the health, Fupus told me that Garbantis, if it is holding a bug essence, has to 3-hit KO you, although that is actually wrong. So if a Garbantis is very nimble and doesn't have a bug essence, it has to 3-hit KO you, so you can actually tank 2 of its hits. If the Garbantis is robust nimble, it will 2-hit KO you, or if it's very nimble and has a bug essence, it will also 3-hit KO. So Fupus was actually wrong about that, so not sure if like it just typed as an error in DMs, but basically you can tank 2 battering grams from a very nimble Garbantis that doesn't have heavy armor or bug essence. So I guess that's alright. Again though, it is very situational, but I mean, if you can set up before Garbantis comes out, Garbantis ain't gonna want to swap into you, so I guess that's still fine. But in case you want to use it against Garbantis, I guess use it as like a revenge killer more of the time, but there's that. Anyway, that being said, let's hop into the battles then. Okay then, hopping to the first battle, I do see the Ampol, but I mean, this is like a perfect team basically to potentially sweep with this thing, okay? I mean, super effective, and like a few things I can actually set up on, so I'm gonna try it, okay? Even though they have the Ampol, and I usually don't like doing these battles, but I mean, hey, if I can sweep with it, I'm gonna take it, okay, either way. Okay then, I think this is the team I'm gonna go with then, so I guess we'll see. My plan is really to like try and get rid of, oh actually the Terrify lead, that's not really like too bad for me. I could swap out technically, but I am scared of like Mugblast or like Venom Jump or whatnot. So yeah, I'm mostly like worried about the Joltooth. I'd like to like, get rid of that straight up because it resists, since it's ancient, resists plant, and it's electric resists air as well. So if I can get rid of that, that's gonna be really, really good. I could probably take everything else out with just Whipple Drift. So we'll see, Lo. Anyway, I can't really swap out into anything here, so I might as well just, like, burrow and take out the Terrafly, I guess. I'm assuming they're going to go for the... Actually, go for the Air Whip. I don't think I've ever seen the Terrafly use Air Whip, but hey, if it works, it works, am I right? If it works, it works. Okay, let's just Battering Gremlin, I guess. I'll weaken it. They might potentially swap out. I kind of doubt it, Low. There's a decent amount of damage, I guess. Air Whip again, okay. Okay, it's actually doing a lot more than I really thought it would do, but that's fine. Okay, well, we'll take it down to one shot, I guess. I mean, we might as well. We might lose Garbantus here if, like, I think he needs to crit me if he wants me to go down. He's on 1 health, which is nice. Life Drain. Actually, does that KO? No, it doesn't. Okay, nice. Well, rip the Terrafly. I mean, I could leave it alive and gamble that it hasn't got Muck Blast, but it probably has it, so I will gladly get rid of it. Oh, actually, I get a Clay Slap something, which is the Tatab. Okay, it's actually really good because now my Whipple Drift actually outspeeds it, and if I was running the normal Garbantus, like the Nimble Robust one, I would also outspeed it as well. But anyway, I'll just go for the Burrow. Actually, I could have just like rested because I don't want to like make it obvious I'm like trying to get my Whipple Drift in to like try and sweep, but hey. If I can do it, okay, I'll do it, because we can go for the Magnify, and then if I swap out, if it's the Joltooth, I can have to swap back out, most likely, and, like, hopefully get rid of it. But, like, go for the Magnify, then you Air Blade, oh, your Air Blade does more damage, and after the turn, because you used Air Blade, you just get a speed buff. And then you outspeed everything in the game, which is nice. Okay, let's go for a Wrestling. Probably shouldn't have clicked Burrowed. If I didn't click a burrow, I probably would have gone down, so probably should have done that, and there's the Nature's False. Like I said, probably not the best person to like the battle, but it's like almost like 9 AM, so most people I usually battle, like, I usually like Americans, which also, like, at this time is, like, probably like 3 AM for them, so yeah, it's just that I've been waiting to get the Whipple Drift and evolve my pre-evolution of Whipple Drift into Whipple Drift, but I had to, like, wait 6 hours because there was no wins, so that's the reason why. So I'm sorry if there's not like any like amazing battles. It's just really difficult for like this specific time. Anyway, I'm gonna Magnify. I'm assuming they're just gonna Toxic Tail. Don't poison me, please. Don't poison me. Thank you for not poisoning me. Okay, now do I want to be greedy and go for another one? Of course I do. I mean, I might as well, right? Because I have like I have like a decent amount of energy because, yeah, Whipple Drift's like stab moves is like Life Drain and Air Blade. Like, not the strongest. I mean, there isn't like anything stronger than Air Blade right now for range attacks, but like some like Nosedive like equivalent will eventually come out. Also, like Nature's False would be nice on this, but Life Drain is just nice for like getting health back. Anyway, let's go for the Air Blade. I might as well take out the Tatab. It actually goes for Withdraw, so this actually is good because if it's the Actually, Mutagun. Tank? Yeah, that's actually pretty good to potentially get rid of, like, straight away. Gotta be careful, like, Frost Punch, but oh my gosh. I don't even care about the tank, I guess. Although, I do understand that Mutagun's range defense is absolutely just terrible, especially compared to his melee defense, so I'll take it okay. Now then, the biggest issue really is trying to get health back, and of course there's the Joltooth. Oh no. Wish it was a Perch, because that means I would lose my air type, but clearly it's not. Well, I guess we'll just go for the Life Drain and like see if I potentially one-shot it, because we know that Joltooth hasn't got the best defenses, although it does tank that at least. Like, at least it tanks that, okay. Like, if it didn't tank that, that'd be very unfortunate. So personally, it actually goes for the Bamboozle. Okay, so clicks sees green arrow, Unga Bunga, me click green arrow. Doesn't actually click actually, I guess Airblade would have done more damage, but still, I mean, gotta get more health somehow. But yeah, I think Thunderclap, I think an electric move might have done more damage, but actually would it have? I mean, Bamboozle's a pretty weak move compared to like Thunderclap. No, actually I think Bamboozle would have done more. It's just like Whipple Drift has like a pretty darn good melee defense stab, but still. I am a little bit surprised about that. What's up, Duskit? I don't really know what I can really do here. I can like click one more move. I kind of just want to go for Life Drain to get more health back, so then I can go for a rest the next turn. So that is what I'm gonna do, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because if it's the Terrafly, I could actually just flail on it, which, I mean, works. There we are. All my health back is because I actually don't need to worry about the Terrafly. Even if it has Muck Blast, I should tank one hit, so we can just go for a wait. That might give us... Actually, no, it's Tab. I'm actually just going to rest then. As long as it doesn't critical hit me on this rest, we should be good, right? I seem like to go for a rest, so I can go for like just 2 more Air Bloods, and that really should be it. So yeah, Whipple Drift. Basically swept the first time I used it, which, I mean, like I said though, not exactly the best team, but still, I'm taking okay, because once you can actually set Whipple Drift, I mean, I guess it like goes for anything in this game. Like, once you set up like quite a lot, especially like for speed and like melee attack or range attack, it's kind of like hard to stop. Also, for this Whipple Drift, it isn't the Bequeath one. I mean, if I did have that, I could also like pass it on to like an Ikazune. Oh, I guess Ikazune like already is like good enough anyway without needing to like bequeath onto it. So what would be another really good one? Like, I guess Meditoad, if you want like you run a Thunderstrike one, for example. I guess that's fine. I mean, it's basically whatever you want. I mean, can become like a threatening sweeper. So yeah, but anyway, there we are. First battle. Let's go ahead then and get... Oh, actually, wait, let me just make sure. This is the last Loomian that I have, because I usually do that. I'm like, I don't actually remember if it is the last one. It actually is. Okay, well, let's hop into another one and see like if we can do that again. Potentially against, hopefully, a better team, I guess. Okay then, going on to the next battle then, I see a couple of things that I can actually, like, potentially set up on. Mostly just little clips, but I mean, like, I can, like, take a hit from this and just threaten it with an Air Blade. And then also as well, the Himber I can hit with a Life Drain if I get a Magnify off. I don't know if I'll one-shot it, but still, so I guess we'll see how this goes, but there are some things that I have to be very careful of. Hopefully this is an Idio one, that'd be lovely for me, but most likely not. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, I think I'm actually going to lead with Mutagon, mostly just in case it's a Himber lead, because I'm not bringing a Fire type, it's actually a Hunder. I'm pretty sure I can actually stay in against this. I want to go for Telekinetic Club because I don't think they're going to stay in. If you see a Mutagon, would you leave a Hunder in against a Mutagon? I don't think you would. I think you would go into your Soul. Although, it's going to backfire, like I just said, because I need to stop it. I say it like every time, but I need to stop predicting what people are going to do on the first turn because people don't do a lot of things that you kind of expect them to do. Anyway, I can potentially live vanilla here. I'm just going to go for the Quick Punch. If I KO, amazing. If I don't, I can just Quick Punch again. I actually get the KO, nice. I need to stop doing it low. And I keep saying it like in a lot of videos, but I just keep doing it because like, if it works, amazing. I guess in that situation, it still worked either way. Anyway, here, I guess we could potentially go into the Whipple Drift and like potentially like just like set up against it, but don't know if it's going to really go that well, especially if it's the range second one. Could have Dark Surge, that could be a really big threat. So here, I don't really like have anything amazing to really go into, to be honest. I guess Garbantis is my best bet, really. So yeah, but at least we took out Hunder. Hunder was annoying, but I have got Mutagon for it anyway. So Hunder is down. They have Pharaoh. It actually does go for the Dark Surge. Okay, nice. I didn't go into my Whipple Drift because that would have really sucked. Also, Garbantis is great. We're just going to click a Battering Ram here. Not going to try and think about it too much, okay? Could poison, I guess. I'm going to go for the Battering Ram. If we go into Protogun potentially here, or Himber. I think it's Himber, right? It's actually your Soul. That's not too bad. I mean, melee defense drop. It's the offensive one, so I'm going to be very careful. No melee defense drop, unfortunately. Poisoning, I think the poison would have been better there, but that's fine. Let's go into... Oh, actually, I gotta be careful about Slapdown as well, though. If we go into Whipple Drift, will an Airblade KO Eurosol straight up? Potentially. Potentially. I mean, there's a chance. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, I mean, hey, I don't know, because I've never really used a Whipple Drift before. It's my first time using it. Let's try and figure it out. Okay, it actually goes for Sharpen. Well, we definitely outspeed it. Let's hope that an Airblade just straight up knocks it out. That would be insane, but I kind of doubt it, to be honest. Let's stay in. Please just KO it. Please, that would be so good, but probably... Oh, it does! Yes! Honestly, I was kind of guessing that since you saw like better range defense than melee defense. Like, oh, it might like slightly live it. I think honestly the air essence did come in handy there. Bringing out the Himber, really, I could just go for the life drain, and my Gobidemic can just trade it. So that means he has either Zulong, Protogon left, or Eclipse, which, if it's Eclipse, Whippledrift is amazing for it, so I'm going to also keep it. And also, if I weaken the Himber a little bit, I can just deal with it. Solan, most likely going to go for a Ice move. I have Mutagon, why wouldn't I not go into it, right? So, yeah. It mostly depends, though, whatever the last one is. If it's Zulong, Big Rip, it's the same as, like, Jawtooth. Actually goes for the Earth move, nice, that's actually a really good predict. Well, I'm going to Mega Punch. Actually, no, Quick Punch can't KO, I'm just going to go for the Mega Punch. Or took out your souls, and, like, nothing really scary. Oh, that did a lot more than I thought it would, nice. Okay, then. Would love to magnify the Himber, not gonna lie, but it's not really worth it. So what I actually will do, low, is... well, actually, it's not even really worth it, to be honest. I think it's probably better if I go into Gobidemic, just, Mocka Blast. I mean, the Ferroglyph is a little bit annoying, but we can, like, deal with it. I mean, we've got Garbantis still, so that's fine. So I am just gonna go for the Mocka Blast here, just to take out the Himber. It mostly depends what the, last Loomian is. Is it Eclipse, Easy, Whippledrift, is it Protogon? Slightly more annoying because my Mutagon's gone now. And then if it's the Zulong, not really too big of an issue. I mean, for the Protogon and the Zulong, I have got Medito, but I have to like basically keep it specifically for that. Anyway, I did bring my Gobidemic also for the health gift, just in case my Whippledrift got too low, just to make use of that. Solan. Could go for the, actually he could go for the Boulder Blasts. I think I'm just gonna hit it. Actually, no, it's not worth it, it's not worth it. Because Gobidemic can outspeed Progon if he is Progon, and if it's Zulong, it might be like a normal, nimble, smart Zulong. I might outspeed that, might as well save it, right? So I guess that's fine. It is gonna do a lot of damage, but we outspeed it because we are very nimble, so bearing ram, don't care, man, don't care. If it's Eclipse, it actually stays in, okay. So might have thought that they might outspeed me. You ain't gonna outspeed this, okay? So see you later, Ferroglyph. Well, I'm kind of just sweeping. I'm not gonna complain about that, okay? I am definitely not complaining about that. So we'll see how well it goes for the last Loomian. Please be Eclipse. It's Zulong. Dang it! I can't use Whippledrift against you. Like, I can't hit you all with it. I'll Clay Slap it low. I was really hoping for Eclipse. I don't really know why they didn't bring Eclipse. I guess because I got like my Garbantis, the Whippledrift. I guess I have things to deal with it. I actually outspeed it with Garbantis, so very smart, Zulong. And this person actually has like a high rank, so I want to assume very smart, but I have no idea. But that does mean Whippledrift does outspeed it now, so why not? I mean, we will definitely like take a hit because I mean. Plants, so and we're also neutral for neutral. Oh, actually, it could be Chili Chomp, but I'll take a gamble. Okay, I'll take a gamble. So yeah, I mean, Elemental Burst neutral, Thunderstrike neutral. It's mostly just like Chili Chomp if they had it, but looks like they don't. They're still gonna do a lot of damage though. Okay, still gonna do a lot. I guess we'll just go for Airblade. Just gonna try and get as much damage as possible. Probably not. I'll actually go for the weight. Well. I think they're just giving it to me. If this isn't gonna KO though. Yeah, it was close, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't gonna KO, so I don't know why they did that, but hey, I'll take my Whippledrift KO, okay? Thank you very much. And I think that's actually the last one, right? Yep. Honestly, didn't go that bad at all. Whippledrift is kind of scary, like, if you can, like, get it sent out. I mean, especially against, like, something like a Eclipse, for example. Like, is this finally the answer we've been waiting for? Until Eclipse gets Dark Surgeon, never mind, it's not really an answer. But for right now, I mean, any plant type is good against it. I guess Malmuk is like also like a pretty darn good answer for it as well. But I mean, hey, I mean, it can actually set up and be more, it's like more offensive, like has a more offensive presence than like Malmuk. So I mean, there's Whippledrift flow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, sorry about like the battles not being like exactly the best, but because of like this time it is right now. I mean, a lot more people, like, of course, obviously join now, but I'm going to wrap it up here because I am really tired. I have stayed up all night trying to get this thing because it took 6 hours for me to get the the wind weather, so thanks game, really appreciate that. But anyway, go leave off here, I'll see you guys next time.